Good evening, everybody. Happy date night. How are you? Welcome, new and of course, my awesome, amazing returning subscribers. Welcome to Learn Love Tarot. If you're new here, I'm Angie, and we're going to be pulling a general reading today using the energies of the daily moon cycle and of the planetary aspects surrounding us. Know that the message is timeless as energy is cyclical. So, whenever you are meant to find it, you will, no matter the date that is listed in the description box. If you are a life path 3, that would be the energy of the Empress. And the sister card to the Empress energy would be the Hanged Man or the Hanged Woman. So, all right. Yeah, this is our all signs question tonight is going to be what has sign achieved, still learning, and is going to say kiss my ass too. So, you might be saying KMA or kiss my asterisk to a old chapter so that a new chapter can come in. I'm seeing this as a runway. So I don't know where you're running away to or if this is just it's time for you to shine, right? This new chapter, especially being lit by that violet flame. This could be a whole new portal of energy that you're stepping onto. That's a 24 card. Beautiful, beautiful energy there. Let's go ahead. I'll mark my spot there. And we have the sun's energy today at symbol 28 of Sagittarius. And that is an old bridge over a beautiful stream, rather. That is about beautifully marrying the mundane and the spiritual. And I was literally writing that same information on today's notes that are attached there in the chat box and also in the description after this reading. Literally, I was watching Liz's pick a card, and I won't give it away, which pile, but last night, what's that bird called that I always forget? Not the pelican, the other P one with the very fancy feathers. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, peacock. That animal came up in one of the card piles. And then on top of that, I was making staircase steps. And I was talking about, I wrote down emotional steps, and she literally said steps, and I had just written the word steps. So that's kind of crazy to me. So we've got another ending number here of a 10. We've been seeing a lot of 10s in the readings, and this says compassion. So I know that compassion also came out as one of the underlying energies with the Izzy Ivy deck last night. So, wow, that is just beautiful. The imprint. Do you guys remember, did you ever in school you had a leaf and then you had a piece of paper over it, and then you did like a crayon over the top and it made the impressions of the veins of the leaf? So I don't know who that's for, or maybe if you're doing some arts and crafts with the kids yourself, but her throat chakra is about to turn on here, lit up by her intuition. And maybe you're seeing something from a different perspective because it's still a leaf, right? I hope this is you having compassion for yourself in this new chapter. We are starting a 1 year in 2026. So, especially with the new moon in Sagittarius, that is about closing the chapter not only on December and nearly Sag season on Sunday, but it's a closure for the whole year. So that's why I'm going to be asking, what have we achieved? What are we still learning? And what are we saying kiss my ass to? So I thought that sounded like a very fun question to ask. Tonight is subscriber date night. So hello to all my beautiful learning lovers. You mean so, so much to me. Thank you for being here. There's Miss Rebecca. I got to see you today in Liz's live as well. Miss Kathy, Jennifer, thank you guys for being here. Hey, Diana. Miss Moni's in the house. And we've also got Mr. Brett, Miss Peg. Thank you guys so much for being here. Jennifer, Ash, thank you guys so, so, so very much. Crystal, thank you for being here. And Miss Marsha, yay. So, guys, because it is date night, you get to ask any question that you would like. And if anybody has time, don't feel pressured to, but if anybody has time to jot down the order of the questions, if you can put a heart next to your name and your question, or if you just want me to ask the 2025 question of what have you achieved, what are you still learning, and what are you saying kiss your ass to, I'm happy to ask that as well for you. Let's go ahead and get our reading out. We do have our Sagittarius moon, so we got to use our fire deck, and Sagittarius is on the bottom of it. So Knight of Wands, where are you going? Okay, start, stop, start, stop. So we've got two opposing knights here, Sagittarius and Virgo energy. And we've got a spring chicken here. We got a spring chicken horse who's hauling ass. And we've got the geriatric horse here. But don't count the geriatric horse out because he's the only knight that is guaranteed to make his destination. And this is just the pre-shuffle. I love that these are both the mutable energies. With that new moon in Sagittarius, the sun will be covered up by the moon. That's called a conjunction. So, and that is a new beginning, a new start. So whatever you've been working hard, you're going to be picking up speed here. Whatever you've been hanging on to, if you've been kind of squashing your creativity, you're kind of putting the kibosh on a move or travel here. Obviously, it's the holiday times, but this is movement instead of we've got movement and slow, stagnation, clinging, and movement, okay? And then we've also got Page of Pentacles and Five of Swords. So pages don't have a sign definitive to them other than earth energies. And then we've got air here. So maybe you're getting a message. I feel like I just heard, I knew it. What did you know? You're like, I knew it. Your intuition here, and whatever it is, if it was some Bolsheviks going on or just some kind of childish gossip, it's not going to fathom you at all. But I just find it very interesting. We have these opposites. Remember, just like opposing energies in your birth chart, those will balance each other out, right? We learn from that person. So, okay, well, I'm seeing those oppositions there. If you are a mutable sign, that you might know it about some kind of one-to-one partnership. Just literally very distinctly, I knew it. So I don't know if this is news coming to you. It feels like it is. So Five of Swords, guys, is usually there are no winners, or it's you play stupid games and you get stupid prizes, or like I told so-and-so not to do that. Hey, Mom, mi madre, Patricia Harmon, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, love you. Thank you so much. That's me, mommy, guys. And I think we have someone new. I know you guys always take care of everybody. Miss Abby and my sisters here. So thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate and love you so much. I knew it. It's just like an I knew it. Speaking of what I knew last night for the reading, you know how we were getting, or how I got gold on the ceiling by the Black Keys for our song. Not only did it match the Sabian symbol that was divined 100 years ago. There we go. We're ready to go. The days, where did it go? Sagittarius and Mercury, check this stuff out if you haven't had a chance to check my notes today. The song was Gold on the Ceiling, and I was like, why am I getting that song? Maybe it's something to do with the 9-day gold day, which is Christmas Eve. And here, today's energy for Mercury and Sagittarius is a golden-haired goddess of opportunity. That's 8 wands, communication. That's about listening to criticism and clues and then finding our own definition of what success is. What does that mean to you? That's going to mean something different for different people, obviously. So we've also got, I said, the old bridge over a beautiful stream, marrying the mundane and the spiritual. We've got Miss Venus here, our beauty energy, our inner yin, learning the importance of courageously claiming our place in the world. And that's at the symbol of immigrants entering. And then Omar's in a house, or excuse me, in an energy that he loves to be in, Capricorn, the human soul receptive to growth and understanding. So through challenging experiences, the evolution of soul consciousness occurs. This is over time. This is alchemizing the energy, which was also that was in yesterday's Venus. So this card here speaks to the big I that we had last night. Do I still have it around? I do, because I'm not using that deck. So have a look at today's notes, because I made like a little cheat sheet of synchronicities, and Capricorn's symbol here for 3 looks like a big eyeball. So how cool is that? I just think that's awesome. Lots of fire in the sky. We had lots of fire coming up in our readings last night. So without further ado, here we go, guys. You guys are coming in as Temperance. So we are pulling, I want to pull here on the energies of the new moon tomorrow, which is, again, covering up the sun. So there's our full energy. This is a situation that you have tempered pain into wisdom about. And again, that's alchemy, the 2 cups, right? That go back and forth until you get it just right. So in our first row here, your situation card number 2 is, this is what I'm wanting to take a leap of faith toward. My own son. Today is yellow chakra day, hence my yellow top. That's the brand new. What do you guys think? I think it was only $15 and it's super soft. It's just like butter. And then the opportunity here is the 10 of wands. So this is about you come a long way, baby. What is that from? It was a commercial. You come a long way, baby. Was that the freaking 70s? Oh God, was it? I won't say what we used to call it, but if you're curious, you can text me and ask. But was that a Virginia Slims? You've come a long way, baby. I don't know if you're from Virginia or maybe you're heading there for Christmas. No idea, but that was a little side message for someone. So we've got our 10-10 energy here. We've got 2 10s with compassion, and we've got our new start. And a 14 energy, of course, would break down to a 5 of change. And let's look, the 5 of change, and here's another 5. So we've got 5 of wands, which we saw in the heart of last night's reading, a whole different deck. And that's about this team is trying to create a star. They're trying to work together as a team. So you're trying to temper some kind of conflict here, conflict or chaos, into wisdom to learn from. And you're like, okay, I just heard these motherfuckers. I'm sorry. That's what I heard. Like, and it was like, okay, man, Spirit's a little fiery tonight. I do appreciate that Spirit has a sense of humor as per usual. But I was like, these MFers. Okay, that's what we got. You're just doing the best you can with what you got going on here, whoever this reading is for. What is happening? Here is your 180, which is the end of the old chapter and the beginning of the new one, because that is our completely flipped, starting from 0, going halfway around. And I was mentioning those leaves in her hair and coloring over that just so you could see the veins of it. And right underneath that new chapter, she's like a tree all in herself, or a big leaf. Her face is there, and you can see the light coming through, and you can really see the veins popping through as well. And it's a 33, which is a master teacher. That came up today as well. 33. Oh, today's songs. So Belinda Carlisle, I thought it might be Brandy, but it wasn't. I heard Mad About You, Lost in Your Eyes, Mad About Love, You and I. The song is 3 minutes and 30 seconds long. So this could have to do with a transformation in relationship. Could also be obviously when you're closing an old door and walking through a new one. That's about choice. Okay. So your transformation, your runway. And it's like, okay, well, I ran out of runway, whatever this situation was. And it's a pause for the cause here, but this is December. So this is what's going on right now. I tend to be about a day ahead of the energy, and that always shows up. And driving you to set down this burden is a burden of truth here. So this could be a person for you that has been a little bit cold. I only say that it's not always the direct interpretation of King of Swords. He does have the transformational butterfly on his robe. He seeks the truth and he moves towards his truth almost instantaneously as soon as he knows it. But the shadow side of King of Swords is he can be an asshole. Maybe he's the mother effer. I don't know. But the opportunity here is for either you get to set down a burden. Maybe you're having compassion for this burden, Maybe you are having compassion for the burden this person is carrying. Maybe you're helping them set it down. Maybe you're helping them temper this wisdom of what they knew, or helping them temper their temper. But for whatever reason, we're having compassion for the mother effers. So let's keep going here. What in the recent past? All right. So Wheel of Fortune. That means that you have already come in as a balanced energy. That's how we temper wisdom into pain. That is a lot of time spent trying to alchemize this energy here. And recently here for you, that means divine timing was activated. Okay. Divine timing because of someone being the mother effer, what I say right here. Recent past, and this is what's still going on. The war of the words, a war of words. Okay. So the other side of Mad About You, mad in the, I'm getting hot. So I'm starting to feel the channeled energy coming in here. So don't mind if you see me break out. I'm okay. Mad About You, Lost in Your Eyes, Mad About Love, You and I. So maybe it went from something you were crazy about, like in a good way, to really being mad. So okay, we shall see. Let's see what the heart of the reading is. There's the strength energy that I was just talking about here with the 8 of choices. We always have a choice. You don't have to close the old door. You don't have to transform. You don't have to jump off the runway and into a new portal. But you're going to go back. You're going to return back on the same runway, right? What is driving your balance here? This is telling me you're ready. You're ready to take this leap. It feels like you're going to be doing this with haste here. Maybe you're just waiting for the holiday to get through. And then we slow down a little bit. Again, fast night, slow night. A Knight of Cups can be in love with love, Pisces energy, but that horse has stopped too, but it is some kind of a peace offering here. So maybe this transformation, okay, transformation energy, the butterfly on the King of Swords robe is about, okay, well, I got this new information. I understand now. I can have some compassion with what you've been through, but all the while, no matter what this person was going through, you've been able to maintain your own alchemy. So what's driving this Knight of Cups here in the near future? Money, honey, Capricorn energy. So this can either be a love offer. Okay. This could also, again, a little bit more mature of an apology than a Page of Wands would be. But this offer may seem small to you, but it's actually pretty beneficial because it brings you money of some kind. It brings you independence with that white cat. And I'm noticing these white horses. If anybody wants to Google spiritual meaning of, please do that. Spiritual meaning of a white horse and put it in the chat. I would be so grateful. I'm very curious. Also of a white cat. Cats are about independence. White meaning purity, lack of any color. Coming up to this compassion energy. And it looks like, I don't know if a J is involved. Okay, let's see what the block is here. What's going on? Ace of Wands, a lack of passion. I mean, if someone's running their mouth and acting like a child, I'm certainly not going to have much passion for them either. I don't blame you, because you've had to maintain strength here. Again, with this, that's stopped and this guy hauls ass. So notice here at the heart of the energy, it's like every time I get balanced, the story changes, perhaps. This horse is hauling ass, but see how he has his foot? It's like, I want to go do this, but then they put their foot on the brake. So the crossing energies, guys, are going to be what's coming towards you, and the upright cards are how you're reacting to this. So what's the block here? Passion, a new beginning, a new start, which is the whole situation here. It looks like someone, don't shoot the messenger, was looking down their pants. I've never, ever had interpretation from, I love me a hermit energy. That tells me someone's been on a dark night of the soul. When I get the 10 of Wands and the Hermit together, that's Led Zeppelin 4. That's the Stairway to Heaven album, because the 10 of Wands is on the front of that vinyl and the Hermit is on the double cover. So in essence, he's kind of bent like that, right? But for whatever reason, it's like looking down and they're like, maybe that's why the passion has lacked, and maybe that's why Knight of Swords here, if you've had to have strength because of someone's words, it's like, are they nice? And then they say terrible things, and then they come back in and say something, it's like verbal diarrhea, and then just kind of expecting you to take that energy in. Maybe the reason here, maybe you're having compassion, is because maybe some things aren't working like they once used to. All right. I've never seen that before in that card, but there we have it. I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. Keep getting this. Hills and valleys. We're on the downslope on the lunar coaster because we're coming to the new moon. Okay. Thank you. And Spirit wants you to know, if you take this leap of faith, if you are reaching towards your solar plexus that guides us to our joy and happiness, okay, you will have a victory here. This is after a long time coming, a long time coming. It's to do with a family situation, perhaps more white cats. So these are like the Sphinx of the pyramid or Egypt. Okay. 10 of Pentacles is literally all of the minor arcana combined in one card, meaning you've reached the end of the runway. This is the pinnacle of pentacles. You've gone as far as you could go. This could simply be, oh man, Ange, I am getting a victory here in my life because I just put in, my 2 weeks notice because I'm getting ready to retire. That could be an interpretation. So it's going to be different for everybody, obviously, based on age and situation. So whatever this situation is, it's what you've been wanting to do for a long time now. We see something from a different perspective. Yes, it's been a burden, but you have been maintaining, whoever this reading is for, you've been really maintaining your energy. Major arcana, major, that whole 4 square, all major arcana. So this is what is happening. And the block is that someone can't see or is not doing the review, right? Hermit in reverse. That could be they're still going through a dark night. It feels like it feels like bedroom problems, you guys. I mean, it's black as night here. And you're like, okay, well, how about we try it during the daytime? I don't know. A lot of people are visually stimulated. So maybe you're going, okay, well, we can try something new. No wonder you've been such an asshat. So whatever, this is a culmination of whatever, you'll know what this is because it's taken you a long damn time to achieve whatever this 10 of Pentacles is. Okay. We've reached the end of the runway here. Out, and I'm just hearing, hold on. Thank you, Spirit. I got it. It's, who is the singer? I know that's a 90s song, maybe late. No, I think it's 90s. We've come to the end of the road. It is emotional. You do have compassion. Maybe whatever this is, guys, you've changed your perspective here. And you're like, well, Angie's always bitching that if I'm still pointing fingers or saying, you won't believe what such and such did, you ain't ready. You're not at peace with it yet. If you haven't, now sometimes we have no choice, granted. But if something is truly done and you can say, thank you, teacher, I've learned what I need to learn. What's this ending here? Yeah, it's been a brewing, guys. 7 of Pentacles. Is the juice worth the squeeze? Whatever seeds you have planted, okay, whatever is coming to an end was only ever going to reach a 7 of Pentacles, okay, or because we've come to the Pentacle of Pentacles here in some kind of victory, and now we can close out the cycle. We are planting new pentacles for a new dream. Let's see if we can get any more on what this closing is. Man, look at the major arcana. So wrapping up a cycle and chariot energy when it's the next 7 day. I think that's Monday. Yeah. And I've been saying about something about 7s. I think I was talking to Monica about that. The life path 7 is the path of change for our personal growth. And the 6 of Swords is moving to calmer waters. And we saw that on the pre-shuffle. So that's going to hold extra precedence. We also saw that 5 of Swords. Okay, but for whatever reason, you're holding compassion where maybe someone else is still in an anger stage, or they still have not been able to harness their emotions and kind of go from, you know, hot to cold. All right, let's see what's driving that chariot. Oh, okay. Definitely could be a family situation here. So the Queen of Swords, Libra energy, also transformation when you both can, king and queen, when you both can have compassion and you both, there's two people in this boat. A lesson of discernment here. Doesn't mean it's not sad, but we've come to the end of the road. And I can't let, is that Boys to Men? I should know that. Um, yeah, I regret that I'm going to have to start planting pentacles elsewhere because Spirit wants you to know you deserve the Pinnacle of Pentacles. You deserve this 10 of Pentacles here, and maybe that's where the new leap of faith is taking you, because whatever you're ending only got to 7, and you waited and waited and waited for this situation to improve. And it's like, all right, well, if you're not going to make the decision, I regret to inform you, I'm making the decision for you. Scorpio energy here, fixed air, Aquarius, Libra, all fixed energies here with the World card. Actually, it's not. I take that back. All fixed energies is the Wheel of Fortune. All fixed signs: Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. What am I forgetting? And Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. And then the World card energy is Daddy Saddy. And I know I joke about Daddy, but especially um the end of passion. Okay, there's no new chances. I feel like it is your decision here, especially with Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. You offered it love, guys. You did. You had so much patience for whatever this those double fives, also fixed energy. I mean, it really does look like he's looking in his pants. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Well, I don't know how many different ways. I hope you're at least having compassion for yourself. Okay. For your transformation. I don't feel like this was much of a choice for you here. Yeah, there's Queen of Swords, but I'm communicating. I'm howling at the moon. I want this new start. And she has piercing blue eyes. And look at that, the strength card. Again, the blue throat chakra that I was noting. And here, okay, even if you haven't said it yet, it's an awful lot of tens. Let me see if I can get more on the block for you. Um, why is the block Ace of Wands crossed by the Hermit? So Ace of Wands in reverse, no new spark. Maybe you've let some chances pass you by. And the Hermit is deep, inner knowing, lessons learned. So as a block, it's not learning your lesson. And it's like waiting, waiting, waiting here, bookending this Queen of Swords, movement, movement, movement. And then it's like, oh, now you want to soften your energy from a king to a queen. Now you want to soften your energy. Oh no, guys. There's that moon. It depends on which wolf you feed. Um, if you're feeding the wolf of fear, like maybe they're going to learn their lesson, maybe they're going to get better. I feel like you're going to keep waiting here. If we feed the wolf of trust and loyalty to our own new beginning, our own solar plexus, where we can get victory, where we can get this chariot out of the mud, then we're painting the dog of loyalty. Forever who this reading is for. The end of 1, the sun coming down. 10 resets to an ace of swords, the sword of truth, and there's another balanced energy coming in. Someone even from the past who is an independent energy as well. We come back over to the Hermit, fueling the Ace of Wands. Why is the black the Ace of Wands fueled by the Hermit? What is this? Where'd the passion go? Only you would know if there's a cycle. And where'd the passion go? I knew it. Look at her. And look at her shirt. These assholes, right? These MFers. I told them to get out of the house while it was still burning. They didn't listen. I done warned them. I done warned them. I think they've pissed you off one time too many. I think your patience is worn out. Even though this is a Knight of Cups here, near future, that could be the new offer, just simply someone wanting to make you a new offer. Can I get any more on what this opportunity to set down a burden of truth is? Man, the tower fueled by the devil. If that's not a definition of these motherfuckers. So if this is like a work thing for you, it's like you kept telling them that something was going to happen, or that you saw that, right? You kept telling them that this was going to happen, that it's going to put people in fear, or people thought you were making a bigger, said, you're making a bigger deal out of this. And you wasn't. What's fueling that pattern? You're setting down a pattern. What's fueling that pattern? Emperor, daddy, boss, husband, energy, partner. Doesn't matter, male or female. Okay. Aries energy, fueling Capricorn energy. Those energies would be squaring because they're both cardinal signs. They might try to offer you more money or offer you the world, near future Queen of Pentacles. It's not enough. Nope. Watch me in your rear view mirror. I deserve love, and I'm heading back toward my star. I'm heading back towards my dream. Yeah, you gave this plenty of warning, and it's just okay. There's still no growth. I'm not waiting anymore. And even though it's sad, he's looking at the 3 cups of spilled milk. We can't be in that energy. You have to do your 180 of the Hanged Man, turn around, walk over the bridge, an old bridge over a beautiful stream. It's the only way you're going to get to the castle. And calmness. Okay, and calmer waters. Look at these tumultuous waters here. Yes, regretful, but you done told them, guys, you did. And even if this is a job for you, even if they offer you more money, I don't see you taking it. It's just not worth it. You want this new chapter. You want a new drug, one that won't make you sick. Okay. The second song was Go Girl Put Your Records On by Corinne Bailey Ray. And that's when I was getting the emotional step up energy. And she says, you're going to find yourself somewhere, somehow. And I think you are here. A golden haired goddess of opportunity. Again, the illusion that fame of any kind, that, whatever this was that you're walking away from, it definitely started off nice. But you've learned a lot from it. It's definitely of benefit to you. You needed to learn this, otherwise you wouldn't have gotten to be in this energy of transformation. Mad about them at one point, now it's just mad at them. Okay, we're seeing that a lot. You're like, yeah, I don't care. I'm following my intuition. I've had 2 roads to decide to go down, and I'm trusting myself. The butterfly's going to fly. I've been in that cocoon this whole time, and you're ready for new. I don't see an Empress. I see a pre-Empress here in the near future. Okay. Which does confirm here for me, this Knight of Swords would be in a 5 of Swords energy of someone that just flies off at the mouth. An emotional lunatic. And you just had to really keep grace here. I don't know if they're doing a Hail Mary and that's what gives you some compassion for whatever it is here. You're tired of talking about it. You can still have compassion. I can still, love you and respect you, but what this was is not how it will be in the future, because I just feel like it's new. Okay, if this is your reading and you are resonating with this tonight, let me get some advice for you. If this is your reading, think of an animal. What is it do you see in your mind's eye? Or maybe you have a number. We've got the 8 again on the bottom of the deck. Got some Madge energy, Miss Madonna. Life is a mystery, Bobcat spirit. Okay. Rhino spirit with a 5050, a change that is supported by a full energy of a new beginning. It's supported and spirit here. You will overcome these obstacles. Beautiful, pretty pink roses there. I was wondering why it felt so sassy at the beginning. I'm like, let me get the cards out. You guys. Well, oh, hi, divine timing. What do you need to hear most right now? Okay. All right. Advice if this is your reading here today. Yeah. 29 energy, the 11 or the 2. We talked about that last night. The last 9 day is on Christmas Eve, which means a 1 day is Christmas Day. Boxing Day is a 2 day. So maybe this is when it's going to be a 2 day then. That's when you might be seeing the bigger picture of this, if I'm just always going to keep waiting and I don't want to live I'd rather move on to calmer waters than live in regret that I just sat and waited around for this to change. Okay, that's being driven by Wombat Spirit. It is a 68. 8 and 6 is 14. That's what we started with, and this is what we're entering. What we're entering with. Be at home. Okay, let's go ahead and a wombat. I don't know much about wombats. So bigger picture energy, that's very Queen of Swords. Okay, being able to pull up and look down from the overview. What is it that you would want to achieve? How long do you have into whatever this situation is? You can predict more of the same because that's just how energy works. Until one side re-alchemizes their own energy, there is absolutely zero change on the other side of that lemniscate. Okay, it's just physics. It's just physics, guys. I do feel like I need to read you that wombat. Let's see here. Spirit Animal Oracle. All right. And if anybody can stick the list on the bottom, if anybody had a chance to do that and you're in a position to, that is great. We'll have everybody in order. Okay. Wombat Spirit. Is that, how many cards are in this deck? Yeah. It's the very, stop it. It's the very last card in a whole entire deck. It's the very last Oracle card. Wow. Okay. Let you meditate on that card. And it doesn't it look like he's on a runway or he's like about ready to break on through to the other side here? Okay, seeing that energy. And in my graphics today, bottom left-hand corner of where the sky is and all the Sabian symbols, there's a blue circle around Jupiter and Cancer because we finally changed lessons. We shifted into the meeting of a literary society, learning the mystery within the hidden language of images and metaphors. Okay, so that's getting the signs, seeing synchronicities. I pretty much teach everything I teach in metaphor. I just call that conducive to helping people understand. All right, very last card. I don't think we pulled this before, guys. All right. The oracle message here is burrowing deep into the ground, remaining safe, sound, and well fed with family is a special trait of the wombat. Home, sweet home is always available if you recognize that well being is the truth of life. Is whatever this is it your sun? Does it light your solar plexus up? I'm seeing that the block is passion. We lost passion in this. And the car on the bottom was that bobcat, right? The mystery. Life is a mystery. Okay, Wombat Spirit reminds you that to be truly home in the world, you need to find comfort within your own skin. You do this by accepting all of your experience without judgment through a deep honesty and love of life. When you feel the freedom to be yourself, you can begin to truly feel at home in your life with your tribe. Right now, you're in a beautiful place where you can hang up the coat of your identity and settle in to a true sense of home and well-being, understanding that all is well. Everything you do from this place rings true in harmony with spirit. Whenever we are taking steps towards our best and highest good, there's that hawk, 5 of change, you'll see the synchronicities. Life will feel easier. It will feel smoother. If you are imbalanced, then that's all the faster that you notice imbalance around you, right? Wow. I mean, what a reading, guys. Okay. Sun, moon, rising. Let's go ahead and get through all the signs here. I'm going to ask, man, I'm just going to go ahead and clear the decks. Why not? Man, woo, if that's not a culmination to the year, I don't know what is. Man, oh man. Okay, Sag, you're up first. We're in the last week, last deacon of Saggy. So happy birthday to late degree Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you happen to be a Sagittarius rising, then this new start, new moon is happening in your first house of self. Okay, we're asking here. What have you achieved? What are you still learning? And what are you saying, kiss my ass to? Okay, so you've achieved some kind of union reconciliation, second chance. You already gave this second chance, perhaps, because I'm still pulling on the energy of the sun. And we have marriage here. So, what are you still learning? Sharing goals. I'm still learning about long term happiness and soulmate energy. And this says around spring. And let's see if the bottom of the deck says what were, or that could be when you're saying kiss my A double asterisk to this, whatever that search situation was. Okay. You're saying KMA to thinking of someone, profile searching, a blocked contact, maybe KMA to secrets, but I feel like it's this is when you're planning on getting in that orange boat here. Could very well be. Okay. All right. That was for Sagittarius. And if you've ever impulsively dyed your hair, you might be a Sagittarius. Hi, Angelina. Thanks for being here. Thanks, you guys, for taking care of everybody as they come in. Appreciate you. Capricorn, if I had to choose between my dream job or my dream partner, Capricorn is saying I'd choose the job. I don't know if that's true or not. Let me know if you know that to be true. Definitely can sound like a young Capricorn. All about the Benjamins, right? All right, Capricorn, what have you achieved or are still learning? And what are you saying kiss my ass to here, Capricorn? 3. Nope, that one. Okay. You are saying you have achieved justice and balance. We did see Capricorn in the near future in the environmental energy. We've got legal matters, divorce, court visit, or just some legal papers. Okay. You are still learning to let go, how to throw out memories. Okay. And what are you saying KMA to? These mother effers. Appearances, humiliation, feeling ashamed. That 5 of swords, 5 of wands bull crap. Okay. I ain't mad at that, Capricorn. I don't blame you. Separation underneath that. Okay. So, man, that reading must be kind of reverberating out there through the cosmos. And my ear is screaming. Thank you, Spirit. All right. What about for Aquarius? Aquarius says, oh, sorry, Capricorn. If you are a rising Capricorn, then this new start, new moon will be semi-sextiling your Capricorn energy in your, let's see. Yeah, semi-sextile is about allowing or rewarding. So it's not going to be crunchy with the new moon there, but it'll be on the positive side. Okay. Aquarius, you're rising Aquarius. And then this is going to be sextiling, not a semi-sextiling. It's a sextile energy, 60 degrees away. That means it opportunizes. So this new moon and the sun in Sagittarius will opportunize your Aquarius energies. And Aquarius is saying, I have no qualms about being in a long distance relationship. In fact, I prefer it. Okay, definitely rings true for the Aquarians, I know. All right, what are we achieving? Still learning? And what are we saying? Kiss our ass to. All right, Aquarius. you are achieving or still learning about patterns and a facade when people put on a front or their weird behavior, things that make you go, okay. Childish behavior here. Maybe that's why you prefer a long distance relationship. And then here, what we have, what are you learning about? Rebuilding, coming back together. It could also be with this being, I'm still learning about people's facades, or I'm still learning, because you put so much emphasis on community. I'm learning how to not be such a people pleaser and harnessing my own power. And what are you saying? Kiss my ass to is either you're still learning about union or you're telling it to KMA. But I feel like you're saying kiss my ass to something confusing because there's a void. If that person it's just not growing, if that reading resonated for you. Okay. Yeah, that would be an act of self-love, acceptance, awareness. Like if somebody keeps you confused, guys, there's your answer. Okay. That would be your answer. Or if it's that back and forth bull crap of start, stop, I'm nice to you, and a raging lunatic, there's your answer. All right, Pisces, I stew in my emotions for long periods of time. Let me know if you find that to be true. Pisces, this new moon and sun conjoining in Sagittarius is going to be squaring your energy. So any placements you have in Pisces are going to feel this as a challenge or like a pressure. Okay. Pisces, what are you achieving? A phone call, a knock, maybe someone dropping by, but I feel like you're achieving this new chapter here. Okay. What are you still learning about? What are your must-haves? What are you insatiable for? If you're not passionate for it, if that Ace of Wands is reverse, don't do it. And what are you saying? Kiss your ass to some kind of soulmate, perhaps. Let me give you an alternative here. You could be saying kiss my ass to a fire sign, Leo, Sag, or Aries. And if you're saying KMA to a marriage there, then that would certainly tie into that reading for you. Just don't stew about it. You got to be able to say, thank you, teacher. I've learned my lesson. I don't need it to come back around in another meat suit. All right, Aries. I dread boredom and crave constant stimulation. What do you think about that? Hey, AD. How are you? I know we are sassy tonight, according to this reading. Aries dreads boredom and craves constant stimulation. Aries, this new moon in Sagittarius, conjoining the sun, clinking glasses with it, is going to be trining you. It's going to be flowing with you, for you, and to you. And that helps bring support to you. Okay, so you have achieved being guarded here. Blocked heart chakra, defensive, building up some walls. Maybe you just got bored. If that reading was for you, you just got bored of the drama here. Okay. What are we learning about? We are still learning about silence. I dread boredom and crave constant stimulation. And what are you saying? Kiss my ass to sneaky links, sneaky people. You could be just saying kiss my ass to social media, any fake people. Also here, there's a riding away into the sunset, beginning an adventure, and going on vacation. Well, that was certainly showing up in the Six of Swords. After you end something, whatever that you're going through. You're getting away. Maybe I've been looking at caravans and people that convert buses and stuff. It just looks, it just sounds so appealing. Right? No longer dwelling, okay, saying kiss my ass to dwelling in the past, because that doesn't do a damn bit of good. All right, Aries, but enjoy this new moon, new start in Sagittarius, because it will be flowing to and supporting your energy. All right. Taurus. When I get mad, I get quiet. I think we've talked about that before. That would definitely, I have 0 Taurus placements, but that's very true for me. Kids at school knew that and be like, uh-oh, you're not saying anything anymore. All right, Taurus. This new moon in Sagittarius will be quincunx your Taurus energy or any placements y'all may have there, and that complicates and contradicts. Okay, so when I was seeing all that contrary energy, stop, start, nice, jerk, fast, slow. Okay, maybe your person or you are a Taurus, or what else is quincunx? Cancerian energy. Okay, when you get mad, you get quiet. What have you achieved? What are we still learning? And what are we saying? Kiss my ass to, Taurus. 3, 2, that's it. All right. You've achieved something to do with social media, or you've uncovered someone's fake profile. Maybe that's why you're quiet, because someone was clowning around here. What are you still learning about appearances, or how people can be pull one over on you? Just because you're an honest, nice, kind person, I've had to learn this many a time, doesn't mean everybody else is. And that's how we get face down in the mud, because we just feel like we just trust that people would treat each other like we would, and you get creamed. Okay, so you're saying kiss my ass to past trauma, any kind of defensiveness, someone with a blocked heart chakra. Okay. You've definitely been given spirit world downloads. Okay. Confirmation, those synchronicities that I was talking about. So you're definitely achieving, that could be social media, especially with that fame energy that came in from last night. That was the 6 of Wands too. I forgot about that. I mentioned that gold on the ceiling. The opportunity could have been fame, and that was what golden haired goddess, the lesson was about. Okay. Still learning that people, aren't always honest. They clown around, and you're saying kiss my ass to having to be defensive because, I don't want to have to build walls. I just want to be me. And understanding that that is someone else's blocked heart chakra. It has nothing to do with you. Taurus, you're a quick learner there. I wouldn't say you'd wait around to put up for much. Okay, Taurus. And that new moon energy does tend to stick around for a couple days, but then a new moon will turn into a full moon. So whatever new start, this is for everybody. We're setting our intentions now for tomorrow night with that new moon. 6 months from now at the full moon. Okay, that's when whatever we're wishing for now can be handed to us. All right, Gemini. I always push my way to the front at a concert, and sometimes up on stage. What do you think about that? All right, Gemini, what have you achieved, still learning, and what are you saying kiss my ass to? Okay, so Gemini, you are achieving control over your own emotions, or not reacting perhaps to a person that is on again, off again. What are you still learning about attention seeking? It says, I always push my way to the front at the concert and sometimes up on stage. That's funny. Okay, you're still learning about people that are jealous or petty, and that has nothing to do with you. They're just, when you shine, guys, when you are in your happy place, other people don't like it because it shows their darkness in a bigger way. That's the only reason why. What are you saying? Kiss my ass to here? Anybody that does not appreciate all you do for them, maybe you're saying kiss my ass to the person if this is a legal matter, divorce. Okay. You're saying kiss my ass to time running out or deadlines. Like when people, I'd be like, I'm saying kiss my ass to a 9 to 5 job if that reading was some kind of career you're leaving behind. All right, I'm not mad at that one for Gemini. I get it. I get it. All right, Cancer. Gemini, that new moon in Sagittarius is going to be balancing with, it's the teeter-totter, okay? It's going to be balancing with the Sagittarius new moon. Oh, that's funny. So I said, don't worry about me at the top of the reading because whenever I start to read for y'all, or really any client, my skin will break out. I'll look like I have hives. Okay. Well, not look like it. I do get hives. It's just energy surging through my body. That's all. And it says Cancer. My skin breaks out whenever I'm stressed. Sun, moon, and rising. Okay. Remember this new moon conjunct the sun. This new start is going to be quincunx, Cancerian energy, whatever you have sitting in Cancer. And that just means that it's going to complicate or contradict. Okay. Head versus heart, for example. Cancer, what have you achieved? Are still learning. And what are you saying? Kiss my ass to? 2, 1. All right. You have achieved some kind of knowledge, wisdom. There's 2 butterflies here. You're achieving this transformation. Okay, and we're literally here at a balsamic moon, which is a time for healing before the light totally closes out tomorrow night. Okay, what are we still learning about here? Why am I so unsatisfied? There's reciprocation, the bare minimum, losing interest. Okay. What does that mean for you? Are we still waiting around being like, okay, I'm happy with this shit sandwich. Well, that's a wonderful steak. No, we're learning that only we can be satisfied in ourselves. That is not something that somebody hands to us. Right. And if we're unhappy in a job, in a friendship, in a one-to-one dynamic of any kind, then only changing your part of it does that have a chance at alchemizing, but only with your yin energy first. Okay. And what are you saying? Kiss my ass to? Hiding a truth, kiss my ass to secrets or being judged. Okay, and saying kiss my ass to regret here. The 5 of Cups. Do your 180. Get on that bridge and marry the mundane, the world energy, and the spiritual, the 3D with the 5D. Okay, kiss my ass to feeling ashamed for feeling guilty. You can have compassion, right? But if you're ready for a new chapter, you're ready for a new chapter, and that's just that. Okay, whether you break out or not. So this new moon's going to feel a little crunchy. Okay, you're going to feel even maybe contrary in your own feelings. Could be. All right, Leo. The sun energy itself. Man, there was a lot of Leo energy in that reading last night. I'm my friends' type person, always gassing them up. You somebody's hype person. All right, Leo. That would that new moon, new star be happening in your fifth house, creativity, romance, and pleasure if you are Leo rising. Other than that, where any Leo placements are in your chart, this new moon is going to be affecting them in a trine energy. All the fires trine each other, they flow together, right? They support. So, what has Leo achieved? Still learning and saying, kiss my ass too. Two. Why am I feeling like extra speedy? Okay. You are achieving some kind of separation here. It says silence, longing for you and distance. Maybe that has to do with an Aquarius. That would be on the axis, the sister sign energy, the opposite that balances each other out very nicely. Okay. Are you moving closer together perhaps? And look, she has a yellow. This beautiful yellow could be a Leo person for you. All right. What are you still learning about? Better communication. And what are you saying? Kiss my ass too. Something around summertime here. Have you been having nightmares, Leo? I don't see that you would be saying kiss my ass to signs and synchronicities. I mean, you wouldn't be here listening to this message if you don't know anything about downloads, the spirit world, or getting confirmation synchronicities. I'm always my friend's hype person and I'm always gassing them up. I'm not buying it, Leo. What are you saying kiss your ass to? Maybe you just really don't believe it any. I don't know why you'd be here. Maybe someone's sharing this message with you. Okay, you don't believe really that you have another half. That's sad, Leo. Don't tell me that. I don't. Oh, that Pink song. I don't believe you when you say you're not coming around anymore. Is this person or okay, guys, if that was who you're leaving, if you're leaving a Leo, or if they're the ones that were back and forth, I don't know. You want some options here. That maybe it just feels like a F it all kind of energy. Are you overgiving? Okay, juggling connections, addiction, player energy, and you're saying F it all. It kind of feels like you're turning the tables or something and being like cranky butt. Like, I'm always here for everybody else, but when it's my turn to celebrate my dreams, where's everybody at? Okay, don't take it if it's not for you. But you got to also surrender to other people serving you as well. Okay, Leo, that new moon, new start is going to be flowing to you and supporting you. It's a nice energy. All right, Virgo. This new moon's going to be squaring any of your Virgo placements. Okay. And that just means it's growth through challenge and pressure. So, Virgo, growing up, I was the teacher's pet. I did love my Virgo kids. I do. They're very sweet. They definitely like to do things by the books. I appreciated that. All right. Virgo, how's this going to be challenging you here? What are you achieved? What are you still learning? And what are you saying kiss my ass to? That one. All right, you have achieved transformation with this butterfly energy here. You have achieved happiness. You're feeling pretty Cheshire Catish. I just saw the Cheshire Cat, like a shit-eating grin. Like, I knew it all along. You go, Virgo. I like it. You've achieved some kind of devotion here, feeling complete. What are you still learning about? temptation. And this card says avoiding the 12, and I have literally no effing clue what that means. Let me get another one here for you, Virgo. What are you still learning? Conversation, how to communicate and express yourself. Okay. What are you saying? Kiss my ass to? Okay. Building a foundation. Maybe you don't want to go to Christmas. I feel like you're saying kiss my ass to someone if they're sending you a voice message or and you don't really want to talk to them. You're like, why am I trying to, am I teacher's petting this? Like, am I just kind of being like, oh, okay, I'll tolerate it. But no, especially if it's a family member, maybe they're always asking you for something. I don't know. And you're like, God, do it yourself. You have to let me know what that is for you, Virgo. Could have to do with the earth sign, doesn't have to, but Virgo with that challenging, that new start challenging. Maybe someone wants a new start with you and you're like, oh, brother, whatever. I already done walked my runway. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. Okay, Virgo. And we've got Libra here up next. Libra, whatever placements you have there, they're going to be sextiling this new moon, this new start, new moon. And Libra says, I let others pick where to eat because I can never decide. Okay. Remember, if you're over 30, go to the next sun sign than you were born under. If you've hit 60, hop 2 sun signs ahead. Okay, Libra, what are you achieving, still learning, and then saying kiss your ass 2, 3, nope, volunteer, love that. You are achieving your dreams here, Libra. I love it. Okay, that's a lot better than saying F you to them. Okay, you're achieving your dreams here, receiving downloads and confirmations, signs and synchronicities. What are you still learning about? Self-love, self-care. Just talked to a Libra today who was overworking. And I'm like, okay, well, we can do things the easy way, which is pouring into your own heart's cup, keeping your own self balanced. Because if you don't, that's when the universe loves to bring us towers. And it's like shift or be shifted. Your choice. We could do this the easy way or we can do the hard way. And what are you saying? Kiss my ass to? Some kind of emotional bond that you once had that fits into the reading. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. All right, Libra. With this new moon sextiling, it opportunizes. Okay, there's some kind of a collaboration. But maybe the new collaboration can only happen until you say KMA to this other energy or someone's overly emotional, super, super deep, and you're like, I'm all air, I'm all in my head. Okay. You could also be saying KMA to like, I'm not being sad about songs I hear anymore on the radio. Like, get over it, Libra. You're telling yourself this. Could be, let me know. Let others pick where to eat because you can never decide. Let me know if that rings true for you. And Scorpio. Scorpio says, I'll give you TMI without warning. I'll give you too much information without warning. I'm about to give you too much information. There's Ed. It is so late where you are, dear. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being here. I miss you so much. I thought about you must have got my ESPN today, as we say in my family. You got my ESPN today. I was thinking about you. All right. Scorpio 3. This is going to be semi-sextiling this new moon in Sagittarius, it's right next door. So that's a semi-sextile, and that is about allowing and rewarding any placements that you have in Scorpio. All right. What have you achieved? Well, it says air sign, again, transformation, some kind of learning, something intellectual. This is now. You might have already achieved some kind of transformation here. Okay. You've made a decision. Swords, air is about thoughts, learning, speaking. Okay. And you're blazing a trail through the snow. What are you still learning about? Other people being fake. You're still learning about fake profiles or how people hide themselves or sneak around. Could have to do with social media or not. What are you saying KMA to? You're saying kiss my ass to anything you're obsessed about. Kiss my ass to holding on or clinging, something you can't let go of. Might be something that feels insatiable or an uncontrollable desire, a must have. I know fixed signs don't like to not be in control. So ask yourself if you just don't like that feeling, or is it actually a person that you want to leave in the dust here? If they were a sneaky link, okay, and they were not who they appeared to be on social media, I don't hope no Scorpios got catfished, but that can be that energy. I sure hope not for you. All right, guys, that was our all signs. I hope you enjoyed that. I think that was a little bit of fun being able to go through those 3 fun questions like that. All right. Let me get my glasses so I can see who I'm talking to here, and I'm grabbing my paper so I can jot down. Okay. I'll see if there's anybody had a chance to put a list. I'll just go through the top otherwise and start with the hearts. Hi, Sarah. It's Sarah with no H. That's one of my best girlfriends is a Sarah without an H, and I'm an Angie without an E. So welcome. Thanks for being here. All right. Not seeing any hearts yet or any lists yet. So Liz goes live Tuesdays through Thursday at 1:00. Hi, Catwoman. How are you? Okay, what will January bring? It looks like Brett's up with the first question. And happy birthday. I didn't know it was your birthday today, Marcia. Happy Saggy birthday. And last was that today and you're a 28 Sag because you round up? Okay, so looking for questions here. Brett and January. And then we've got Catwoman, but you don't have a question. That can be general here. And then we have Ash wants to know, kiss my ass to what? I guess I could have said, I could have gone old school if you're old enough to have watched Alice, kiss my grits. Then you know exactly what I'm talking about there. What do you want to say KMA to? I love it. Okay. Let's see here. Purple heart for Diana. What no longer serves. Okay. And help. Okay. With what no longer serves. Got it. Ankadake. All right. Thanks again, Mom and Abby. Appreciate you guys being here. I love seeing new people in here too. Oh, Marcia, you got some good news. So a card for your good news. Okay. We'll be happy to do that. Things have been loud today, Becca. I know. Oh, there's Miss Monica. I was talking about you. Maybe your ears were burning. That is a wonderful birthday gift for you, Marcia. Like we are gonna We definitely want good news as a birthday gift, right? Yes, the Virginia Slims, it was. You had to be here, rewind if you don't know what we're talking about. But yes, Catwoman, you can ask your question, but since you didn't have a question, I'm just going to pull whatever it is Spirit wants you to know, unless you can get a question in there before I'm done scrolling here. Okay. Passing. Yes, I'll bring home the bacon, da 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 da, fry it up in the pan. I love it. Is that Anjali or something like that? I remember that. And who wears short shorts? Was that for Nair or something? We wear short shorts. There's Sarah, white cat. Thank you, Ash. So a white cat symbolizes purity, good luck, healing, nice, a divine connection, seen as a good omen of protection, happiness, and spiritual guidance. I love that. Thank you for doing that. And white horse, adding power into that list, divine guidance. Okay, and triumph. I love that. And it was like, okay, because the new moon, for me, I always see it as a roller coaster. New moon is the bottom where you get off the ride you've been on and you choose which new ride you're going to go on. Thank you for doing that, Ash. Appreciate it. Divine timing. I love your handle. Hey, 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 back at you. Thank you for being here. Boys to Men, it was. Okay, phew. Thank you. I already forgot that song came in. Ah, we'll catch you on the next one, Miss Becca. Okay, I know this is painfully slow. A new sub, absolutely, Sarah. Especially because it's a 4-letter name like mine. Divine timing. Need to know most. Okay, got it. And okay, Monique, Moni, do you just want the question I was asking? I love that. I thought it was a fun setup of questions, but that's just me. Okay, Moni, and we have got it. Got it. Okay. Did I miss an Angelina? Okay. Kathy, everybody's still saying hi. I'm not seeing. We are being. I love the sassiness. Okay, I think that's all the hearts. So I have Brett, Catwoman, Ashley, Diana, Marcia, Sarah, Divine, and Moni. But if I've missed you, go ahead and put it in at the end. Oh, there's Jennifer. Okay. All right. I'm so glad you got to pop in, Ed. You've had tonsillitis. Well, no wonder. That sucks. That sucks. I hope you get better soon there. Hope you feel better soon. And then after Jennifer, we've got Kathy. Ash, I've got you up there at the top. Let's see. Okay, got you, Jennifer. I'm not sure who AW is. I'll put you down here. Maybe that's the Angelina. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Okay, divine timing's here. Good. Okay. I think that's it. All right. So if somebody wants to type in Brett, Catwoman, Ashley, Diana, Marcia, Sarah, Divine, Moni, Jennifer Lee, Kathy, and AW. All right. Happy to do so. All right. So, Brett, what is January going to bring? Let's see here. What is January going to bring for Brett? Let's do 3 cards and a bottom card here. We've got a new journey there. That was the Fool in my left hand. So getting ready to take a new leap of faith here towards something. 4 of Swords, doing some healing. Oh, look at that. Because of your healing there, that Wheel of Fortune is activated. Divine timing is activated. Not a minute sooner. I say that all the time. Can sit and wait and wish and hope all we want, but until we change the alchemy of our own energy, nothing around us changes. And that's just It's just math, guys. That's how physics work. Okay, 3 cards and a bottom card to show me for Brett what's coming in January. What do we have to look forward to in January, especially with divine timing? That Wheel of Fortune wants to turn. 3, 2, oh, I see it. Flipper. Well, okay, Brett. Empress energy. That's someone of high importance here, very high importance. Okay, 3 cards bottom card. So yeah, libido's picking up here big time. And if I do center, left, right, we can see that that could be either happening now, take it as it resonates for you, but this is either you being balanced enough to, in your, well, you're here, so your divine masculine energy who knows how to surrender and knows that the yin energy is necessary for anything to happen. Okay. And it's like, I see it. I want to, it's mine, King of Wands here. So I don't know if you're holding back on your libido or if this person is, or you are just, you are asking the universe for your divine feminine. Okay. So on nurturing, it's all 4 queens combined. And then we have 4 of pentacles, which can be like kind of hanging on. Being it's a little miserly of energy for pentacles. You know, he's got his feet on the pentacles, and it's just the same, guys. With energy, we've got to spend money for money to come in, because it's currency, it's energy. All right. And what is driving that Empress energy, that first card out, happiest card in the deck? I'd say your January's looking pretty fucking good, Brett. 7 of Wands, pushing back on anything that is not for your best and highest good. You did a lot of learning here and making a judgment call. That's a 20 card. This is that's heavy soulmate energy, because judgment will bring back situations, especially once your energy is getting balanced and you're in a higher vibe. That's when you'll get a test of, did you really learn though? Here's a test. Are we going to fall back into old patterns, or have we really learned the lesson of balance? 6 of Pentacles. I'd say that's pretty damn awesome here, Brett. I'd say spend more money though. Like, and it doesn't, I am the queen of thrift. My mom taught me well how to have champagne dreams on a beer budget. And that's probably one of the most thankful things, the most useful thing, most I'm thankful for. Just have a good eye for something. You can make it look classy and expensive, but doesn't mean that the price tag was. Okay. So I'm saying spend more money, because then that's going to help break up any energy around you that might have been stagnant. But the sun crossing an Empress and you're coming in as King of Wands, there's nothing to hate about that. Pretty damn good January, I'd say. All right. Catwoman, thanks for being here. All right, Catwoman, could be getting over there on the left-hand side in the past. Some kind of heartbreak. Maybe you just made a judgment call on that heartbreak. I'm going to shuffle that back in because I don't know if that fell off the top. 7 of Swords. This is either somebody sneaking away or trying to get away with something, or your own energy. Maybe you're trying to not have to make this judgment call. 7 of Swords is about somebody that's acting out of character for the greater good of the whole. He is stealing those swords from the army camps so that they can't use them to hurt people. But 7 of Swords, especially with that judgment, is like, I know I should do this, but I don't want to. I'm putting it off. I'm avoiding it. Yeah. So this is transformation here. There's an ending that you're trying to avoid it being an ending. Okay. Woo. Yep. So you're coming in full of love and peace, and that's what you offered, and it doesn't feel like it did a lick of any good here. That's the truth. But you've got this 11 surrounding this ending. You deserve a new start. You had your heart open, and for whatever reason, judgment energy again is all about using your voice, speaking your truth. It's Archangel Gabriel. That sounds the trumpet. It's when people or lessons are resurrected in our lives so that our soul can learn. You've made your souls have sat at the table before you incarnated and said, okay, I'm going to teach you this, and I'm going to do it by being a complete asshat to you so that you learn to stand up for your truth of your heart. It's forcing you to speak your truth and to stand up and let go of whatever's trying to exit here. Yeah, Two of Swords. So that's driving this death energy, which I'm going to come back to this red root. There's a big fear here of making this decision. But connected to the root chakra, that's Archangel Michael of the soulmate cycle. And this is a lesson you're supposed to learn here. Two of Swords is about, I'm blind, I don't know what to do, I'm at a crossroads. But Two of Swords is willful blindness because her hands are not tied. She just doesn't want to make the decision to end something. Okay. But I feel like you know it. The lesson here for you is this is major arcana. Okay. So that is tempering pain into wisdom. That came out in the general reading as the very first card. And I haven't spoken to you before tonight, so know that you are in good hands with this tribe of learning lovers because we've all been through this part of the cycle. Energy is cyclical. You will find safety here, understanding, compassion. This is not a part of the journey that is very easy for any of us. Okay. But it's for a purpose. We've got to learn that alchemy. Yeah. So the strength card, this is a whole different deck, honey. So that was at the heart of the entire reading. And if your own energy, picture infinity loop, you're in charge of this side, the other person is in charge of that side. On your side, you have another infinity loop. Your energy has to be alchemized and balanced because if you're off or too high on one end and too high on the other, that's going to bleed into the other person's energy, right? Your healing, if it's a person that you are wanting, if it's love and a truthful love that you are wanting, you have got to truthfully learn love for yourself. And that means not going, I'm helpless and I don't know what to do. Yeah, you do. And you do. I can feel it. And you're supposed to, because this painful situation, you agreed with that soul for them to do whatever they did, put you in this position so that your soul could evolve to learn this lesson. Okay, honey? I'll even grab you a very quick ascension journey card because I don't know if you've seen these before. I know you haven't here with me, but you may have in plenty of other channels. What is Catwoman supposed to be learning here? What is the lesson here of what her heart does not want to speak the truth about? What's making her feel stuck? This judgment call that was meant to be all along. Okay, awareness, crystal clear vision. So count this day today as going, oh, okay, I get it. 3 to 3 is showing up. So that 33 energy, mad about you, lost in your eyes. Maybe you need to get mad. Okay. Crystal clear vision. And this is a suit. This is called the slate suit. And this is about you setting loving boundaries. So if it's not safe for your heart, if it throws you into confusion, if you know you need to end it, but you're like still holding on to hope and they're just not showing you the energy, reciprocate exactly what they're doing. If they're not returning calls or texts, or if they are making plans and then not following through, there's your answer. All right. We don't sit and wait. That's going to slow down a soulmate coming towards you. Okay. Yeah, more slate energy here. Nurture your inner child, practice self-love, the Ace of Cups for yourself. If we don't pour into ourselves energy, our own selves first, okay, other energies could smell that a mile away of, oh, there's someone I could take advantage of because they don't love themselves very much, right? Or they have very thin boundaries. This is going to be a person I can walk all over. You can see it a mile away, especially if you're empathic. Okay, that is like a narcissist magnet, and got to put those boundaries up. Yeah, King of Swords, narcissist at all can be in the reverse position. I hope that helps you, Catwoman. Welcome here. No, you are safe here, dear. This is what my whole channel is about, learning self-love so that you can attract the best and highest timeline achievable for yourself, okay? Miss Ash, you want the kiss my ass read? I love it. Okay, so what is Ashley achieved? What is she still learning? And what is she saying kiss my ass to? And that slate deck, by the way, Catwoman, is steps, like just general principles. So it does feel like you're new to the soulmate journey energy. Okay. All right, Ash, we're ready here. What have you achieved? Queen of Wands. Wow. Look at that rack. I've never seen you in person, but I bet you have a nice rack. Little ginger cat down there at her left hand side. Queen of Wands knows how to manifest, and people can feel your energy the second you walk in a room, girl. So you are achieving some kind of comeback here, feeling better in your own sense of energy and your ability to create. All right. What are you still learning? Seven of Pentacles. Is the juice worth the squeeze? How to analyze whether a situation, what I have planted, am I getting out what I'm putting in? And what are you saying kiss my ass to? You might be feeling like if you're not getting a return on your love investment as far as care, concern, energy, if they're not giving you back what you're putting in, there's our answer, right? It's not being reciprocated. And a Queen of Wands don't put up with that. No, no, ma'am. You got a choice to make here, Ash. So it's your choice here. It all depends on whether you're getting the same thing in return. Okay. Uh, Queen of Swords, that's your discernment. Whew. The Lovers, pushed by the Queen of Swords of discernment. It's like, you're a good looking girl. Like you're a hot ticket here. Okay. And if someone, is doing a Five of Wands, like in that reading with that ridiculous business, Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, stop it. No. Mm-mm. Okay. Someone's fighting over what your goals as a team are. What is the Pentacle of Pentacles? And Spirit said, that was what Spirit wanted us to know. You deserve the 10. Okay. And all you're getting is a 5. Someone's leaving you out in the cold and you're giving all the love. Again, it's energy has to balance itself. Okay. And if it's cattywampus, that is never going to end up good for the person overgiving. Never have I ever, the thousands of readings I have seen, never have I ever seen it. Or I'm 53 years old. I have a lot of girlfriends. I've had a lot of life experience. Okay. I have never, ever seen it turn out in anyone's favor of the overgiver. Okay. So pull back, and only give what you're being given, and it'll either survive or it won't. But it's saying here, this is your choice when you look at the discernment of it. And I feel like you're not seeing that you're the one that's the hot ticket. Okay. Let me get some advice for you here on that, since it was coming in with cups. What is this lesson here? What is she supposed to be learning about ascension and this soulmate? Yeah. Wow. So Queen of Wands, right? That's Mars. So Aries and Scorpio. I mean, talk about the depth of heart with a Scorpio. And then we have Queen of Swords. So battle of head versus heart. And we have Yang and Yin here. Transformation. This is here for you to transform. Okay. With this deck, these are pretty popular. You can just Google. So this would be the blue 4-to-4 ratio. And in your environmental energy, activating your higher self. Okay. So sometimes people come along, again, like I said, in that soul journey that are the activators. Okay. These are about relationships that lead you to your counterpart. And divine feminines, we are learning how to balance our masculine energy and take more action. Divine masculine energy is learning how to surrender and allow in. So, in essence, you have to each learn from each other, right? And pull in that opposing energy. I hope that helps you, Miss Ash. Miss Diana. Miss Diana. Hup up and howdy. Sticking it out there, are you? All right. Well, did you miss the part of the reading where someone was looking down their pants? You guys, I watch my readings back in horror about the shit that comes out of my mouth. But what am I like? I call like I see it. I'm not gonna it's just some of the visions. I'm like, oh, I definitely can't say that. I end up saying it. So, all right. Miss Diana, how can she have help with what no longer serves? What is the best help here? Okay, fallen on the floor, 6 of Pentacles. Again, it's coming back to balance. And they're so different in every single deck. It's considered a stage card. Meaning that when you're signing a contract or when someone is making you an offer, that you need to read the fine print on what the offer is, so as to, okay, easy example is salary. Like, oh, it's used to be, oh, it's great to be a salary. No, you get screwed over. You end up doing more hours, right? You're not getting back what you're putting in. So let's see what the context of that 6 of Pentacles, this new beginning. Yeah, just make sure beforehand you understand that you both want the same things, you have the same objective. Okay. So what no longer serves you, simply if it's not aligned with you, how does your body feel? You will feel imbalanced. You will wonder. You will feel anxious if something's just not right. Okay. Super intuitive there yourself. Okay. So 8 of Wands, communication about an offer coming in. Oh, well, now. Well, Miss Diana. Okay. So when your own energy is balanced, like I harp on all the time, we attract a person in of the same frequency. We attract what we are, and we attract the level or the part of the staircase of the journey that we are on. If we're the bottom of the staircase, brand new to a spiritual journey, then we're going to have a lot of kind of jerks to get through. So that we can stand up for ourselves. Okay. But this is saying communication is coming in here about an offer of equal action on both sides. This is fair. This new leap of faith. Oh, baby. And they dead sexy too. King of Wands doesn't have to be a fire sign, but they are fiery. They're definitely good looking. Oh, GF2. Someone who is intelligent and good looking. Well, if he has a brother. Wow. Okay. This is kind of telling me a whole lot of like it just feels juicy. Um what does this offer? How can you release what no longer serves? It's trust how it feels in your body, honey. It like focus on your own balance. Okay, so how can you release what no longer serves? What's this offer about? Five of Swords. I don't like that. Maybe this is, this is war without any winners. So whatever this offer is, I think if you get any kind of inkling whatsoever, oh, okay. You're making sure ahead of time. You're like, I already lived this bull crap. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Whatever I'm throwing out into the world, I get right back. And if my energy is high and whatever an old one-to-one partnership is low, or they're in a lower frequency, like a Five of Swords, that pulls your energy down, right? Because that's just how balance works. It's just input, output. And I feel like now when this offer comes in, you've had this experience. And before you take a leap of faith into a new partnership, you're going to like talk exhaustively about what is it that you want? Oh, me too. What is it that, how do you like to clean the house? What day do you want to do it? Do you want to do it with some wine and some music in the background? Do you want to take the upstairs? I want like literally talking about everything. And because we saw the King of Swords, this person from the outside coming in likes to talk. But I feel like what you're learning here is, hey, makes a bullshit. Like, I know now that when pentacles come in, time, money, energy, resources, I know how to filter out that Five of Swords because I've been there, done that. What I say? Magical. I just love when that happens. The Judgment card. Yes, we will be tested, but I feel like this is going to be a pretty ridiculous test. You pass this judgment test, you choose loyalty to self instead of feeding the fear that nobody else is going to call or nobody else is going to ask, right? Or I'm not so damn busy that I don't see what's being hidden from me in the moon. I feel like you're going to get a test person first. You're going to pick up on the fact that, hey, makes a bullshit. And then the universe goes, that's better. And then the King of Wands, King of Swords person wanted to take a new leap of faith. This person talks a lot. I'm definitely getting that part clear. And they're very handsome. They might have, or beautiful, they might have a really nice head of hair. Could be definitely a deep thinker. Okay, well, I didn't intend that to be a love reading, but what'll help with what no longer serves, you using that logic litmus test. And if it feels familiar, or if you go, right, even just enough of that, that is trusting your intuition. If I had $1 for every pink flag I've ignored that turned into a red one, I'd be rich. All right. Well, Marcia here, you're next on the list with this good news, Queen of Swords, and we've got a Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so what is driving that? Wish fulfillment. Okay, you sitting here as the Queen of Swords. In the past, you confronted something here, no longer running away from your own truth. I love that. Ooh, what I say, the world. Wish fulfillment is mine. Okay, let's see what's here. Bookending this Seven of Swords in reverse. I choose loyalty to self, the moon. This could be here at this new moon or by the next full moon that you are actually confronting this. All right. It's on, yeah. You Crocodile Dundee with this ending, like your wish fulfillment. It's time for you to get it. There's the Ace of Cups coming right in. Man, as soon as you convert that 10, you're holding on to your sword of truth here. With 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Damn. Like, this is like fast. And it might be saucy as well. You know, I'm seeing the Dream Keeper's lover's devil in my mind's eye where she's smirking because she ain't having a bad time down there. I mean, the devil can be good. All the major arcanas can be good. Knight of Pentacles, like lust can benefit us. Like our egos can, this is something that makes you feel damn good. But whatever it is, it was maybe not the right timing before, but it is now. But this is like, I'm confronting this. I'm confronting whatever's been hiding in the moon here, that I'm choosing my own wish fulfillment. End of a cycle, end of a cycle. Don't care if you feel stabbed in the back or not. That's my truth. I'm going towards my son. That is my truth. I can have compassion with the way that you might receive this news, but it's still the news. That's a very fast turnaround. That's a very quick turnaround. I don't want to use the Ascension deck. I want my, where'd it go? No. Oh, I want my animals. Oh, it's right under my list, Rita. Okay. On the split, Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibilities, and that's the one because you guys came in as the 14 and the 59 is a 14 temperance energy. You've tempered pain into wisdom. You grew back. Maybe if this 7 of Swords made you lose a starfish leg, you are renewed, rejuvenated. You got all your legs. You are open up to the infinite possibilities. And that's some Emperor energy there for with that 0, tending to the small things, doing what you got to do. You still got to do the other things. Double 6s. See, lava. White Raven Spirit. And I always thought at first this was a baseball because of it was like a white round here. And it's like these berries looked like the stitching on a baseball. When I first got this deck, I was like, I didn't see his little head there. I was like, what is that? Yeah, you're renewed here. Wow. Okay, I know. I think you have this deck. If not, let me know. I'll send you a shot of the book. But Starfish is a nice energy, and I think that pretty much sums this up. I hope that helped you, girl. Man, woohoo to you. All right. And I don't have any reversals here in my deck. So the fact that that 7 of Swords came out, that's the way it was supposed to come out. All righty. Up next, we've got Miss Sarah. Miss Sarah. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Yes, I'm excited too. I like this, the new beginnings, a new fresh cycle, a new chapter for us. Heck yes. Miss Sarah, straight out the gate. Oh, celebration, reunion of some sort. Could just be getting together with girlfriends and hanging out. Okay. King of Pentacles, celebrating maybe you're celebrating some kind of increase in getting in personal time, money, energy, assets, talents, talent show. Are you performing in any kind of way whatsoever, like in a trio? Maybe someone's backing your project. Okay. This has been coming out lately, guys, and you know how rare it is to have the sun and the moon, right? Think of it like once a month. Those cosmic lovers, it's like a fated like it was they were never meant to be because they only come together and conjoin for the new moon once a month. So the sun and moon are joining together for some kind of reunion. I don't know how long it will last, or maybe it's only a once a month thing. Maybe this um, trio here happens once a month. I keep feeling like it's a performance of some kind, and like you're getting backing, you're getting the money for it. It's when that rare time, when the once a month, when the sun and moon conjoin, and you're in that beautiful reunion of feeling of love again. It's something you definitely enjoy. Very rare for the sun and moon to come out together in readings, and I think this is a third time in the last couple weeks I've seen it. Something's happening now for you. Yeah, where you were way down before with the Two of Pentacles, so many things to juggle. We've got an ending here of this transformation for this new chapter. The door closes, another one opens, and you have help. Now, you don't have to do it all alone, whatever this is, with this backing. King of Pentacles, that's Venus, could be a love offer. Okay. Maybe you only get to see each other once a month because you're both very busy. We did see that long distance card come out with Aquarius. Having a passionate once a month get together. I'm just teasing. Yes, it is a fiery wand, but that's creativity, right? Something that sparks joy, balances your energy. The Wheel of Fortune turns, meaning divine timing has entered. 9 of Pentacles, supported here by this King of Pentacles. Wow. 3 of Wands, manifesting from an independent place, calling in the energy, not chasing it, not hoping and wishing, and not kind of squashing the energy, because when we keep re-wishing for the same thing, we actually slow it down from coming to us. So every time we re-wish, we check in. It's like going to a restaurant, putting your order in, and then walking into the kitchen and saying to the chef, is it done yet? Is it done yet? You think that chef's going to be happy about it? No. You're telling me here, I know how to manifest from a place of abundance because I I manifest from a place of already having it. That's manifesting 101. And we never chase energy because that's a surefire way to piss off another person, piss off the chef, piss off the universe. And it literally puts it on the back order. Every time we do that, every time we obsess, every time, but I want this, I want this, I want this, especially if it's not aligning, you just get your order keeps getting pushed back and back. And I think you've either finally figured that out, or this is just either a reunion with a person or a group of friends or some kind of collaboration here that doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's magic. That's what I'm getting for you here, Sarah. I've never met you before today, but I hope that makes sense to you. It would make more sense to you than it does to me. Any advice about this Ace of Wands or about this rare collaboration and fun? On the split. Ooh, look at those color matches. 23, a 5 of change. I was feeling fives when I was shuffled, but I didn't call it. But spirit has your back. There's that eagle. That's the Queen of Swords energy, being able to see something from a farther perspective, like the King of Wands does. And a rebirth is assured. What did I just say? Transformation. That was the card there of whatever was ending and now beginning. Here we go. Okay, this is whatever this is. If you're asking if it's the right decision, the right collaboration, that's a double thumbs up from me, honey. Double thumbs up for me. Maybe we need to do a personal reading if you need one. It feels really nice. not as often as maybe you would like to experience it, but maybe that's where we need to look at your chart and see like what's a better timing for something, what location, yada yada yada. I hope that helped you. All right, Divine. Sorry, that's all I got, Divine. All right. Okay. Was it Divine? Divine. Okay. And need to you need to know what I write down. MOS. Need to know most. Oh, what do you need to know most? Oh my God, I can't even read my own writing. Okay. All right, Divine. Okay. Let's see, we're already at 2 hours. I'll try to get to you there, Gift. Okay. I'm usually pretty spent after I hit that 2 hour mark. But Miss Divine or Mr. Divine, what do you need to know? Ooh, okay. King of Wands is I see it, I want it, it's mine. What do you need to know most? That you need to go for what you need to have some courage, right? The Leo energy of courage and strength to go after this. Justice, fairness, balance. So justice is like you get your just desserts, right? You get you reap what we sow. It's just an energy exchange. It's not personal, but you got some kind of balance coming in for you, or fairness, some kind of judgment call here, some kind of court decision, perhaps doesn't have to be. But you coming in as King of Wands, that feels pretty good. But Two of Swords is, she's got two truths there. Her hands are one on each sword, but then she's sitting there saying, but I'm blind, I don't know. And well, just lift your hands up from your lap and take the blindfold off. So that's why Two of Swords can be a willful blindness. Oh, you might have a choice here. If you have a choice between two, divine timing is here. So this is someone of equal energy coming your way here for victory. So guys, this is a prime example of when we're in balance. If you're coming in as a king, you pull in a king. What's this indecision here about this is telling me victory. Queen of Cups. This King of Pentacles is offering you the most love in the entire deck. Maybe you feel like they're too old, or they're a little, I'm not saying boring, but you're like, I don't know if it excites me enough. You might think you're a lot better looking. No offense, King of Pentacles. You're like, this is really a match. It feels like it is. What's this Two of Swords about? What does she need to know? Assuming you're a she, I apologize if you're not. Divine, are you laughing? Okay. Four Swords. All right. So, what are we in denial about, or what has us at a crossroads? Whatever that is what you need to heal. You're at a crossroads because you've been hurt before, and you've got to still process a Three of Swords, right? Which is heartbreak. Now, in this deck, usually you see the three swords, one aimed at the heart, the throat, and then the third eye. The fourth sword is his truth underneath him. When that figure is ready to grab his sword of truth, he damn well do it when he damn well wants to. This is telling me you've at least gotten up. Okay, you've healed enough from the past three swords. I don't know if that was a divorce or separation, but you created space for something new to come in. And the only reason you're questioning yourself about this is because of past heartbreak. Okay. I'm not feeling anything nefarious from the other person's energy. They got some money, that's for sure. They might be older. Okay, King of Wands is going to be like the sophomore of the high school, and the Pentacles is going to be the senior. Maybe they think they know more than you. I mean, it's completely. I feel like you're talking yourself into burden here. Nine of Wands. Like I just don't want to create another cycle for myself. I don't think you are. You're coming in as a King of Wands, so what you need to know is this person is offering victory or this partnership, and you might think you're very different from each other, but differences are good. They help create those balances, right, of the scales. What you have, they need more of, and what they need or what they have, you need more of. Okay. So yeah, we have a heartbreak here. We're fine. We're getting up, but this could have been to do with an old life, an old way. Okay, maybe a divorce to King of Pentacles. I don't know, but that feels like your energy because you're getting up to fight another day here. Okay, and you won't repeat. You won't repeat this cycle. You learned the hard way with something here, and you're like, nope, thank you, spirit. I learned the lesson. Thank you, teacher. I don't need another meat suit for the same lesson on a repeat. Okay. If this is love for divine, what is this new person? What is the lesson with this new person? Because it's going to be a higher staircase, higher step lesson, right? What I say? Listen to old Ange, high priest, suit, olive, high priest, personal empowerment. Yeah. The electric creative expression, that's you, King of Wands. This person is suited to your energy. Okay. This is about getting your power back. Okay. So no, you're not confused. You're just still a little, you're still healing, honey. Okay. Sacred sexuality, I'd say, with the King of Pentacles, you about to unleash the beast. Good God. Whoever that is very lucky, divine. I hope that helps you out. Wow. Yep, someone's definitely coming in. If you are feeling in a balanced energy, if you're in a King of Wands and you're loving yourself, you're feeling good, you're happy, you're in a playful energy, then that's when people come in, guys. That's when the higher vibrations come in. Now, if we don't do our healing and we try to spiritual bypass and just be like, I'll get over it, or I'm just going to chase the same person for 10 years, that is, you're just going to attract the same kind of foolishness because we haven't learned the lesson, if that makes sense. Okay. Guys, when you're new, I just don't know how much you know so far. So, um, that's all. So, and everybody else, sorry, because you know I talk about this to the nth degree. All right, Miss Moni Moni. Moni. Did I ever tell you guys my Billy Idol story? I think I might have one time. All right, Miss Moni. Miss Moni. Oh, okay. You want what have you achieved? What are you still learning? And what are you saying kiss my ass to? So I saw the Two of Swords first. You've arrived at a decision. You're still learning what a 10 of cups is to you. What does that mean? What is my rainbow? What is the ultimate? This is telling me here too, you are learning how many people are in your corner. The 10 of cups is everybody that we love and that loves us. Okay, you have as a Two of Swords as an achievement. That means I refuse to sit by and say I'm stuck. I'm not stuck because I have so many people around me that love me and that I care about, and for that I am grateful. Really? King of Cups in the environmental energy? What a say. Damn. Seven of Cups. Okay. That can be emotional fragmentation. I'm just not sure what to choose in the future, especially if it's a reunion, someone comes back around, okay, bringing the sun in tow, but then it's like all hat, no cattle. Guys, if they confuse you, if this is a repeat, there is a difference between a soulmate who will help you grow. Okay, that is a deep soul tie, and a difference between, oh shit, that was a karmic. Meaning, yes, I'm still going to learn lessons from them, but in a way that does not feel good. And it only means energy has to balance out. And how you know the difference between a karmic and a true deep soul tie that is good for you is if nothing ever changes. And this person is touting their sun and like a fart in the night disappears and runs away. Okay. No wonder that'd be confusing to anyone. But with the 10 of Cups, that is like, I got enough love in my life here. So I think you're saying, dear John, kiss my ass to the fart in the night person, whoever that is for you. And yeah, this Two of Swords, you went from a Two of Swords to the High Priestess. I told you, I have achieved not being confused. I have achieved knowing how many people are in my circle. I have a lot of people that I care about. I'm very, very lucky. My heart is full. And when it's that perspective that you're coming in with, then the Seven of Cups is spoiled for choice. So even if fart in the night did come back in for, sorry to call this person that, see, my mouth gets me in trouble. Even if they do, I feel like it's like, no, I've learned my lesson. Yeah, I love myself too much. Yeah. Okay, I know how to manifest from a place of love now. Let me get some what's this new thing? Actually, let me get something on that. What was the old lesson? Give me a who's the what's the lesson with the fart in the night? Okay, no disrespect to farts. Okay. Yeah, that person was there to give you a energetic lift. It was a facilitator, someone that puts you on path, okay? Expansive growth. And it doesn't have to be the fun kind of growing, right? But it's huge. You learning to trine your energy like that, body, mind, and spirit, that is a huge boost. So a facilitator isn't the one that we end up with in the end, because they are the one that get us ready for the true partner. Okay. And in the environmental energy, there's the trust with the little hearts. I like that. Okay. You're trusting your intuition, I said. So no longer in a, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do. That's the thing of the past. This really taught you about intuition. Okay. What about person in the future coming in? Moni Moni wants to date someone of higher energy that's going to match her vibration because her vibration has raised with her own balance. What will be the next lesson here? Unchained. You're not going to get stuck to this one. Oh, you're not going to repeat the patterns. Personal freedom unleashed. Rebirth. New chapter. Transformation. Good job. Yeah. And look at that. You get up to the 10 out of the 11, expanding consciousness. You already learned the lesson, honey. Expanding consciousness, High Priestess. I hope that helps you. You're saying, dear John, Fart in the night, kiss my ass. Okay. Whether that's a behavior, a pattern, whatever that is for you. And if you're new here, don't worry, me and Moni are friends. They're like, oh my God, who is this chick? Does she talk like that? Even if the fart in the night did come back. Oh boy. I'm a little different. Welcome. I feel like I accidentally put one back in there in reverse. I don't think so. All right. If it comes out like that, it comes like that. But all right, fine. Miss Jennifer Lee. Jennifer Lee. Gosh, you guys, a lot of you guys are getting really different energies than we've had before here for you. Hey, Miss Jennifer. She has had a red heart, best and highest good. What does Jennifer need to know here? What has Jennifer achieved? What is she still learning? And what is she saying kiss my ass to? Okay. You have achieved your lie detector test here. You have achieved not turning your back and walking away from hard lessons. This is facing your shadow. Wow. That's if there's going to be a Seven of Swords position, that's where I'd want to see it. I have achieved facing and looking at in the face what I need to look at. Not a lot of people can say that ever in their whole entire lifetime. So that's something. Yeah. You tamed your own inner beast. I did the work, Inch. Because otherwise, I mean, it wasn't easy. It gave me a lot of nightmares. I wasn't clear. Nine of Swords. It felt like a mental prison. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What is all the shadow shit that people keep talking about? What does that mean? You done your research. You done some work here. Okay. What are you learning? Still learning. Six of Swords. How to move to calmer waters. Maybe traveling a little bit. It's a slow travel, but still getting there, still learning how to move into calmer waters because you can never change somebody else's energy ever, but by balancing your own. Let's see what are you saying, dear John, to kiss my ass to being left out in the cold. I'm not tolerating it. You're either in a boat with me, or if you are showing me that you're not giving me what I'm giving you, kiss my ass. Oh, well, okay then. Uh, what is advice for Jennifer? This is pretty straightforward here. If it leaves you hanging, it's like if you send a text and they don't, somebody doesn't respond, you're not like sending five more texts. You're only answering back when they've responded to you. And that's just an example of energy exchange, guys. All right. So advice for you about a Three of Swords. We've got a Four of Pentacles in reverse. You've let go of heartache. I like that because remember the Four of Pentacles is like clinging on to energy. So you're not clinging on to heartache anymore. You're not clinging on to the thought of what if I get creamed? Let's just say, no, I'll tell you that privately. But you can probably guess where my mind went with that one. And Nine of Pentacles is she's definitely reaping her harvest. Knight of Pentacles, okay, slow and steady wins the race. Knight of Cups, yeah. See what happens, guys, when you do your 180? See what happens when you start putting the work in? Wow. I was saying that funny joke for a reason. King of Wands. You're not getting, well, you know what I was going to say. You ain't mad at it. We'll just say that. Okay. You are independent in your energy. That's huge. This is a big shift. Okay. Dang, laying down the law and not tolerating anything that's not balanced because you just come too far in your independence. Like you had to work hard for this. Okay. You had to work. This is a long time coming, honey. A long time coming. Okay. So the advice is stay in your independent energy. Know that you're always going to be okay. It's very important here for you to keep steadily working on your independence is what Spirit's saying here. Knight of Pentacles always finds a way to time, money, energy, will always find a resource, will always figure out a way. I like that. Okay, advice for you, anything you need to know from Spirit here. That was from the reading tonight. Think on your feet, Fox Spirit, and it's a 29. That's Empress in the Guardians of the Night deck, and 9 of Pentacles is the gateway to the Queen of Pentacles, who is the lower octave Empress. Okay, think on your feet. Yeah, you're not thinking faster, moving a lot easier through the world. Surrender now, Empress energy. Today's the path of surrender. So it's a 12 energy, which 39 is today's date added up, breaking down to a 12, breaking down to the 2 of the High Priestess. Breaking down to a 3, 1 plus 2, and is 3. And we've got the 12 here of Moth Spirit. Surrender now, like the moth to a flame. I did see that King of Wands in the environment, which was bringing all the jokes in. And overcoming the obstacle. We saw that in the reading too. 5 of Change, supported by Spirit. New leap of faith there, honey. This is a big turnaround, I said. And 12 is the energy of the Hangman, doing the 180. Another 10 on the bottom. The abundant universe will provide. You will always find a way. What did I say? Okay. And that is that. Very straightforward. Wow. Count yourself lucky when a message is that clear. Okay, because sometimes when you gotta dig, usually it's the water signs. Like when you gotta dig and dig and dig, and you're like, what's really going on here? 39 and 50. I would check out those 3 advice cards online there, Jennifer. Miss Kathy. Kathy. Okay. After Kathy, I have AW. So let me know if you are still here. Don't go back, Angie. AW. Ooh, okay. AW, the Chariot. Where are you going? That is head and heart alignment. So what's driving that? So we know if it's the shadow or light of the Chariot. Knight of Swords, hauling ass. Okay, so we saw the Chariot and the outcome, and in the heart of the reading in the environmental energy. So if you didn't see the reading, definitely go back and look at that, because if there's an emotional lunatic in your midst, you ain't staying to find out. You're either getting help to get out or to get away from that person, or you're just like, no. That was like it was like a say it one more time. They said it one more time. I don't know. Okay, what's was in the past here? 8 of Cups, walking away. So 8 of Cups means that we must walk away from the 8 broken cups in order to walk toward the Ace of Cups in the sky, which would make 9 cups of wish fulfillment. I have to leave what does not feel good. And that could have been this person that you're hauling ass away from. I don't know if they're chasing you or not, but you already walked away. There's a 10 of Pentacles. You're reaching the conclusion of this soon if you haven't already. 3 of Pentacles, like I said, could be getting some help. Look at that, honey. 10, 10. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This is already included in here. So I don't know if this is a new job, new partnership, but if so, it's like somebody either you once loved or the new energy coming up here with this 10 of Pentacles. Okay, that will be new energy, part of the 10 of Cups. Queen of Wands, somebody nice looking, okay. Someone that knows how to manifest properly. Advice here for AW. Yeah, you're getting independent. I don't know if this was a marriage or what. But you moving on with the quickness. Down with the quickness. It's not the lyrics, but that's just what I got. Page of Pentacles. I don't know if you're taking a child with you or you're just serving someone the news of your independence. Yeah. Your own balance. Yeah. You're done with whatever that old thing is, honey. Okay, so the advice is if you were wondering if you should become independent and go off on your own, yes. And it's going to give us a chance. It's going to take a lot of strength because it takes the strength card with the lemniscate. You can put just the same amount of effort to push something away as you do to accept and surrender and call it in. So I don't know if you're pushing away or calling in your independence. That might be here. This independence is like I tamed the inner beast because I don't know why you would be staying over there. Knight of Pentacles, it took you a while. What was this 8 of Cups? I don't know if I'll get anything there. That was over here. It just fell. What is the, oh yeah, judgment call. It was set up for you to choose. But then you get to ascend to a higher plane and then call in someone with a matching vibration that's not going to be an emotional lunatic. Okay. Advice. Oh my gosh. Or what was this old thing? I don't know how many more ways we can say it. Something you ended. Okay. Well, if you're wondering if that was a good decision, that's a hell to the yes for me. Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. I have no idea how old you are, but it's like I'm too old for this shit. Yeah, as the 7 of Swords is on the bottom. I'm too old for that shit. Maybe you're just more like I get to the brass taxes of something. If someone beats around the bush, I'm not doing it. Give me an advice for AW. I think that was all of our peoples. I think so. I think so. Kathy. Kathy will tell me if I'm doing too much. You're so welcome, Divine Timing. You are so welcome. Okay. Okay, Divine Timing, you are a she. Okay, good. Okay. You never know. I do have quite a comparatively, like, usually not many men are on these channels, but I think I have like 15%, which is pretty high compared to, comparatively. Usually mostly women. Okay. Giraffe spirit here, that came out in the reading. Okay. See the big picture. It did come out in reverse. So if you haven't gotten there yet, the decision was already made here with the death card. It's just the transformation part. If you haven't started walking towards that 9th cup yet, hold on to your hat. Because maybe they're pulling their last straw here for you. Maybe you just needed that one more thing to see the bigger picture of this, or maybe you just got scared or something with the change. But for me, this is a go, go, go. Okay, it's a go, go, go. Trust the great mystery. And we've got another number 11. It's just fear, honey. Okay. The whale of the ocean is, for me, the high priestess energy. Trust your intuition. It is correct. Okay. I hope that helped you. I hope that helped you. Okay. Absolutely, Crystal. Did I just write you down? Or maybe I just missed your heart. Of course. And guys, anybody else, this is speak now or forever hold your peace. Put it in the bottom there so I don't have to scroll all the way up again. But after Crystal, if I don't see any other names, this will be the last one of the night here. Queen of Cups on that split, girl. Okay. I hope you guys have had a fun date night. Fun date night. Okie dokie smoky. All right. There we go. I got all the contractors tomorrow. I have a clients tomorrow and the weekend, and busy like everybody else right now for the holiday. I'm gonna do my trip after. Where's Judy Jude? Speaking of, talk about somebody who needs a spanking. She'll laugh at that. All right, Miss Crystal. What you got here? Just general guidance. General guidance. Okay. Oh, it is divine timing right now. Okay, the sun. Yes. This is a good timing for what? A 10 of cups? Like you're feeling good, you're looking good, you learned your damn lesson here. The chariot, you're about to travel or take off. You're letting your intuition lead to where you want to go. Girl. What's in the past? Oh, yeah, you made a judgment call. I already saw that. You learned your lesson. And that was definitely, you agreed with that soulmate to learn that from them. Your energy is balanced. Your wheel of fortune is getting ready to turn. Yeah, something's got your eye sparked here. You got your fuck it stick ready, but it's exciting. This is like feeling like a kid again. 10-10 here, the 20 of judgment. Wow. Major arcana is going to be coming at you. Go forth, go forward, like haul ass and go where you want to go, man. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I really have any advice for you because looks like you know what you're freaking doing. I'll ask the animal spirits, but damn. It's a very happy, high energy. You've done a lot of work here. I mean, geez, I'll have what she's having. So when Harry met Sally line, be generous of spirit, another 10 that wanted to get left behind there. I definitely see that. The sun's Leo energy as well. One more shuffle here. Okay. And then on the split, I know, new friends tonight, guys. Thank you for taking care of everybody. Thank you. Dang, another 8. So I was saying that Leo energy there, that's the 8th card of strength. Embrace the in between. You're getting rest while you can. Yes, life's about to come fast. Spirit's got your back here. That high priestess, see? I said major arcana. Like you're on the right path, whatever you're doing. An 85, so a 13 of change, whatever changes you've made, that was the right thing to do. It's like you're just in like that balancing balancing act right now. It might feel like nothing's happened, but life's getting ready to come at you fast. This is telling me you already are balanced, and that's why divine timing is about ready to be activated. It's going to go fast. I would rest up. That's what I would say. I would say get your sleep, because yeah, you get to getting ready to take off here. Bring a gentle touch. This is for right now. 18 is the moon energy. This is the new moon, new start. Bring a gentle touch, like just I would rest, because this is very fast energy. Just follow your inner compass. You know where you're going. You know what feels good. You know what doesn't. We've let go of the old. We've learned the lesson. Something when pigs fly, something you didn't think was going to be happening is going to be happening. So really, this looks great. I would just rest while you could. That's all I got for you, because it's going to come at you fast. Knight of Wands, fast and sexy. I ain't mad at that. Maybe that's why you need to rest. Uh, oops. Ed, are you still here? A last minute heart? Of course you can. Um, I think, yeah, on your way to see. Hi, honey. How are you? Of course. So, yep, we will finish. We'll finish. we will, we'll finish out here with Lindsay, or was there someone else before? Um, we got Crystal. Was there someone else to Crystal? Oh, yes, I was just talking about you. See, Ed. Absolutely. Oh boy, man. I think you guys would so get a kick out of Ed and I pulling cards together. Oh my Lanta. I don't know if we'd get anything done because we just have too much fun, but not sure how productive it would be. Fun. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, maybe like I thought I was coming to get a card pulled on date night, and all they're doing is laughing and carrying on. Oh gosh. All right. Let's go here for Ed. All right, Ed. How about what has Ed achieved? What is he still learning? And what is he saying? Dear John, kiss my ass too. Okay. Oh, damn, double kiss my ass. Okay. What are you are leaving behind any kind, you have transformed, like you're like, I'm not stuck in my head about shit anymore. It doesn't work. It does not serve me. Transformations coming in here, just like for the reading overall. Okay, so what you have achieved is like not letting shit get to you anymore here, honey. What's crossing that Nine of Swords? Ace of Pentacles. I know what is a good use of my time. It doesn't do me a damn bit of good to worry about a thing except to slow down what I'm trying to manifest. Okay, King of Swords underneath that. It does not do me a bit of good. I see my truth. I know my truth. I trust myself here. And yeah, I think that's what you're saying. That's a big achievement. And what are we kissing our ass here to? A Four of Pentacles. No more holding back. I'm hauling ass. Okay. You've achieved. What are we still learning? How to transition from one thing to the next quickly, but with my King of Swords. And what am I saying? Kiss my ass to? Where are you who are you running from here? Someone miserly, or you're just getting tired of having to be so, that could be worrying about finances. I'm seeing the Guardian of the Night, Four of Pentacles in my head though. It's that underground Empress, and she should be out hunting. And you're like, I need to be out hunting. Like sitting here worried about it, I got to exchange energy. Temperance. Yeah, I love that energy. There you go, Mr. Sag. Alchemizing pain into wisdom. And I'm off. I can't hide in the bunker, right? Hovering over the bunnies I've already caught as an Empress. I'm a hunter. I need to be out hunting. Okay. 9 of Wands with Temperance. That means you are not doing that ninth cycle. 99, but what ain't one? Your ability for forward movement here quicker, your ability to discern, your ability to let go of what no longer serves you in a quick way without stewing about it. What's advice here for Ed? Advice for Ed, please. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Oh no, maybe me and Don are coming to see you. Me and Marcia. Me and Peg. Underneath that, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Really? Reunion? Like, I'm not staying home. I know how to worrying about it and hanging on to the things I do have is not giving me the ability to hunt for something new. This is a lot of healing, dear. Okay, 9 of Cups being followed by the moon. This is your new start here. About to reap some rewards from a renewed effort. Because if I just sit around and count my pentacles, right, and I keep my eye on these bunnies that I already did catch, I'm not out catching new bunnies. So that's an energy exchange, right? You've gotten the energy moving again because of your tapping into your emotions. This was 9. There we go, crossing. Man, you've done a lot of work. I love that. I think we've talked about temperance of those 2 cups. You getting that water, that flow moving again, pouring into self means that the energy is not stagnant. We're not pouring from, a stagnant pond of water sitting in a half full cup. You have a full cup being constantly replenished. The water is safe, or not safe. The water is safe. The water is safe to drink. It is fresh, right? It's filtered and it's not just laying low. You're putting yourself out there in a bigger way, my friend. What is the advice for you here? Keep it on the right. I want you to stay in this energy. Okay. Advice for Ed, just keep forward movement, keep moving to the right, keep forward momentum. Don't go back to the old way. This is where this growth is. Because on the left hand side of the card, there's nothing growing there. Everything, the growth is all on the right. How cool is that? Wolf spirit. What I say? My work here is done. Wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom, and that is a 13 card, a 67. Slow and steady wins the race, and there's your water. Now you got fresh water to swim around in. 62 is an 8, 88. Wow. Sudden, it's like a change just already happened. Wow. Okay, they didn't want me. I've never had that before where I wasn't allowed to touch the other half of the deck. And it says elephant spirit, learn from the past. That's why. That's the past. It's where no growth. We already learned what we need to learn. Moving it right. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving right along. All right. I think our last reading of the night is Miss Lindsay. And that is going to be it for me tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out and keeping the energy high so that everybody can get the same benefit of swimming in this energy with us. And that definitely helps keep my energy high too, and it adds some flavor to the readings. Okay. This is the Stained Glass Tarot deck, gift from Monica, and I love this deck. Can already see it's been used a lot. It's been used a lot. All right, Miss Lindsay, what we got for you here? You're so welcome, Ed. You're welcome. The crunchy, oh, you did? The crunchy energy. Okay. Lindsay. It's like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Full here, getting ready to jump into a new beginning, or we're at this right now. Judgment call on the right-hand side. You're ready to take a leap of new faith. Okay. What are you planning? A little bit of this and a little bit of that. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Setting down a burden. Oh man, you're 10 of Wands. You're almost there. You can see the house that you're setting down, that pile of wood that you've done all the work collecting. And then you get to pick up an Ace of Swords, a new spark, a new interest. Make sure when that Six of Pentacles comes in, you know what you're signing up for here, especially if it's money. Looks like if it is money, it's good money. And then that's going to happen pretty quickly. The offer is going to come in pretty fast here. Red roses, but not in the way like not just seeing it, I mean, maybe seeing them at the store, but I think in a way that would be like I'm seeing them here in a picture here, or maybe, somebody has that on their lapel and they have a dog, seeing eye dog. You will see with a rose. That's random. Okay, look for a rose to confirm for you, or for some reason, when you're making this judgment call. Yeah, sun. Oh, I'm so glad to see this energy start to move here for us. Okay, for Miss Lindsay here. All right, what you've achieved, justice, balance, some kind of yeah, it's because of the work you've done. You're getting back from karmically the positive results of what you've put in here. Yeah, for all the work you've put in. Hermit. Okay, and it was not easy. It was not an easy road to review here. Maybe this has not been, I know for me, it's been a hell of a terrible year. But 99 here, 99 problems, but what ain't one? Boundaries. Worked really hard on personal boundaries. 77, look at all these synchronicities you're getting here. 77 is 14, tempering wisdom into pain. That's what came in as you guys for this reading. And heart's moving into calmer waters here, dear. What are you still learning? Fast, passionate communication. Maybe you're up on your sexting game. Okay, fast man, this comes in quick. I'm seeing that energy is picked up so much because we cut out that, what was the 99 problems, what ain't one? Boundaries. Because you know how to erect proper boundaries and keep the people out who need to respect what your bottom lines are, because you know to walk away and stand your ground. And if someone tries to push on those boundaries, It's a no. And because you've learned that very quickly, man, you're getting rewarded really fast. Yeah, any communication from a Five of Swords energy, that's what you've learned. Boundaries. That's in the no pile. Okay, you're still learning how to communicate about like if you're through with something here, you're trying to do it in a nicer way. I mean, I guess it depends on how someone would push a boundary, but it's taken you quite some time here to learn how to tell the difference between people who want to play where you're having fun as well, and people who just want to play on your emotions and just want to try to win. That's what you've discerned here. Yeah. Eight of Swords. That's what you've discerned. You're not in a mental prison anymore about another 88. Geez. So Tower moment. What changes suddenly is no more Five of Swords. And then look at the loyalty here on this right-hand side. You're moving on so much faster because you've learned how to weigh when a person is full of shit and whether they're a Knight of Pentacles and they're loyal and what they say is going to be true. It's like I'm not sitting around in a mental prison wondering, because if I have that feeling, if I see a pink flag, I know damn well that's going to turn into a red one, and it's going to have me all wrapped up again. And I'm all jacked up. Who is that? Gretchen Wilson? I'm all jacked up. I don't even know what that song's about. That's the only phrase I heard. What is, yeah, this is a lot of learning, man. 99 problems and boundaries aren't one. You know, when like human lie detector kind of skills here, girl. Like, but you need to trust it. Okay. We don't give those same people chance after chance again here. What's coming off your back here? What's this Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles? What's this loyalty coming in? What is your reward here? I wasn't joking about the sexting thing. So you can be more sexy. That'll definitely help someone speed up their energy. Okay, you feeling yourself. I like that. Nine of Cups. Like, I want what I want. Two of Wands. I know how to make a freaking decision, and I know when someone is an old pattern. Yes. I know when someone is an old pattern. Well, you're learning how to let them go quicker, I think. It's like, and you don't mince words. You're just like, thank you for playing. There are no prizes for you today. Goodbye. Kathy, did you, oh, you were, no? Did, Kathy, did I do you? Did I? Should have been after Jennifer. And then after you is A-Dub. Okay. See, guys, I don't want, it's just the information that's coming in at the moment. I don't even know what the hell I say until I watch it back and do timestamps. Yeah, give me more about this wish fulfillment sexy time here. What's this about? Sorry, now I'm just getting nosy, Jennifer. Or Lindsay, now I'm just getting nosy. Oh, the be all end all? This is what stops the cycle of all the old, like, those were just child's play. The sexy one, they might be wearing a green shirt. I don't even usually get like that literal with cards, but you might have a green shirt on or a green tie, something green. It might even be their freaking socks. You never know. Ooh, okay. They got money too, and you're attracted right back. No wonder this is your Nine of Cups, and you're like, okay, I don't, I'm good. Like, this is it for me, girl. Talk about a glow up. Okay. See what happens when you do the work? Well, right then. And they got money, and they can help you put down some burdens, and they know how to communicate. I mean, what more do we want? This is like the be all end all. I don't need any more there. What is this? What is this ascension lesson here with this person? There's only 11 in each suit, and this is the 11. Compassion, higher heart opening, and there's a green heart right there in the middle of all that pink. I'm telling you, something to do with green. And I was talking about pink up here. I know pink flag is damn well going to end up being a red flag, and I've already learned that lesson. And look at all the pinks, because you can discern, you know which one the green is when they come in. Environmental energy, more green. Man, okay. If he does take off that green shirt, then I want to see, because if he's dead sexy, like the cards are saying, well, you know what? That's dead sexy to you, Lindsay. Everybody has their own tastes and flavors, and they're at least dead sexy to you. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, now I like it. Well, thank you guys so much. A date night was super, super fun, and I hope you guys have a good time as well. Thank you for subscribing. I think I have it set anyway for, if you're not a subscriber for at least a day, then you got to wait till next time. But I will see you on the next date night every Thursday night at 6. Probably do it early next week, since well, Thursday's Boxing Day. If you don't know what Boxing Day is, that is the day after Christmas, when you're returning all the shit to the store. You're returning all the boxes. I think that's what it means. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong. And Crystal, let me know. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh, good. I'm glad you had fun, Sunshine Angela. Great name. Great to see all you guys too. So happy to have you, and we will most likely see you next Thursday. Just look up my community post. You'll know I write there, at least if I'm not going to do a reading that day. So love you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.